Have you been trying to tame an ocelot and need some fish? Well, you've come to the right place for some fishing tips. Hey guys, it's Chad. No cats were harmed in the filming of this episode. You've come to the right place for some fishing tips, and let me tell you, fishing is actually one of the most underestimated things in Minecraft. Right when you start off, this is actually the best way, in my opinion, to level up and get some amazing loot. So here are 8 tips on how to do fishing better.
So here we are inside of Minecraft, and the first tip for you is that position and size of water do not matter. You may think that you have to go to the ocean in order to get the best fishing, but no, you can have anything. As long as there is a source block of water, you're good to go. It can just be 1 deep. It could just be 1 block big. You don't need to go anywhere to get good fishing. Next is some of the fishing categories. There's 3 different categories of things that you can catch when you are fishing. First is the fish category. Here they are: normal fish, salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish. I was kind of amazed to find out that clownfish is the rarest chance to capture, at only a 2% chance that you'll catch clownfish, and there's still nothing to do with a clownfish. The only thing you can do with a clownfish is eat it, and it gives you 1 food bar. It's like the worst thing. It's like the worst item in the game is the clownfish. Should do a video on worst items in the game, and clownfish would be up there. Hasn't been used for anything else. Can't even cook it. Next category is the treasures category, and these are the treasures. You can get a bow, and this bow could be enchanted and not a whole bunch of damage. You could get an enchanting book. Hopefully your book is better than this one. It's a pretty crummy book right there. You can also get a fishing rod that also has enchantments and has high durability. A name tag, a saddle, and a lily pad. Why the heck a lily pad is in the treasure category? I'm not sure. Okay, lily pads ain't that nice of business. Okay, we don't need no lily pads. Next is the junk category, which includes bowls, ink sacks, bad fishing rods. So fishing rods were in the treasure, but you can get them in the junk, and those will not have enchantments and will be low durability. Rotten flesh, tripwire hooks, leather boots, bones, string, sticks, leather, and water bottles. And out of this, I would say tripwire hook's a pretty good thing, man. Tripwire hook's pretty difficult. Like, come on, man. That seems like not junk. That seems like treasure to me. Switch that with a lily pad, would you? Thank you, Minecraft. Next, let's go over the enchantments. This is tip number 3. Let's talk about the lure enchantment. Where is it? There we are. Lure enchantment. There you go. For every level of lure, and 3 is the top, you will cut the time down that it takes to wait for a fish to be caught by 5 seconds. So with lure 3, there is a potential for 15 seconds less of waiting to need to be occurred between bites. So that is a really, really, really nice enchantment to have. Now let's go on to tip number 4, and that is Luck of the Sea. Luck of the Sea is the, I don't know why I hit escape. Luck of the Sea is the other enchantment for fishing rods. And Luck of the Sea improves the ability to pick up treasure. Really, and it brings down the percent that you will pick up trash. So as an example, most of the trash, there's about a 1% chance that you'll pick this up. There's some lower things like for other fishing rods or sticks or ink sacks. They're much lower. With the Luck of the Sea 3, the nicest Luck of the Sea, all of those 1% have been brought down to 0.5%. Treasure has about a 0.8% chance on all of these things normally, okay, unenchanted. With Luck of the Sea 3, you have a 2% chance to catch these nice things, which can be really useful. Let me tell you, getting the enchanted books from AutoFishers are probably the nicest way to get these books. So a 2% chance from 0.8% to 2%, that's quite nice. And then down from a 1% chance to a 0.5% chance on the trash. Now, how does this affect fish? Well, actually, it stays just about the same. A tiny, itty bitty, like 0.1 percentage points less. The treasure is so good that you actually have a slight itty bitty chance less that you'll capture a fish. Now I want to tell you a few tips that are actually these just blow my mind. These are just incredible. First is that the bobber that is in the water, if this bobber, oh my gosh, my cat is walking on my keyboard and opening up all sorts of stuff. If this bobber is directly exposed to the sun or the moon, so basically, as long as there's sky above this bobber, we're about ready to catch something. You are going to have double the chance to catch something. Your wait time will be half as long as if there was a block above the bobber. So if you are planning on going and fishing underground, you are approximately doubling your wait time. So make sure that you fish with the sky above your pond. You'll be very, very happy. Next is there is actually an improvement whenever it is raining. Oh, we're in a desert right here. It's not gonna rain on us. Just the sky is just gonna change colors. And so this actually is, that's actually a good point, is the thing that actually triggers this is if the bobber, if the block that the bobber is in is being rained on, your wait time will be shortened by about 20%. So if you're in a desert, that obviously won't be affected. Or if it's just plain old not raining, it won't be affected. So there's two reasons why you actually want the water that you're going to be fishing from to be seeing the sky, because there's a better chance that it'll be rained on and you won't have to wait nearly as long. Now for the final tip, and that is how to make an auto fishery. This is a big final tip, man. I mean, this could be just a video in itself, is how to make an auto fishery. You've probably seen these before, and how they work is you just step right on up and you start fishing. All you have to do is throw your line out. I'm holding down right click, and once a fish is captured, it will pull back in the bobber. Let me grab, this is a Mending Lure 3 Luck of the Sea 3 rod, so we'll be able to get a fish a lot faster here. And the idea is that you can just basically set this and forget it, walk away, and you'll be catching fish. Just set it in the morning, let it run for a few hours, and when you come back, you'll have tons and tons of stuff. This is the simplest auto fishery I have ever seen. And let me make sure I'm getting the name of the person who made this. This is made by Biz Rebellion 82. You can see that I've already caught a few things. Auto fisheries have come a long way, mostly because of mending. You get a few experience orbs whenever you catch a fish, and so mending will then fix your rod so you can literally stay there forever. So here, let's go ahead and make this, and we're going to use our handy dandy thing. This is the thing that these are the blocks that we need. You need a few building blocks, 2 hoppers, 2 tripwire hooks, 1 redstone, one iron door, has to be iron, 1 string, 2 slabs, 1 note block, some chests, and 1 source block of water. This is incredible because really the most expensive part of this is the hoppers. That's really it. I mean, note blocks just take one bit of redstone and some wood. So in order to make this, go ahead and throw down a block, a temporary block, and another block. Break out that temporary and put down a note block. I guess you could have just gone block, note block, block. Anyway, this will make you not be able to hear the note block. If that was broken, you'd hear it all the frickin' time. So we're just going to put down a block on top of that, and that makes it quiet. This note block is going to be what stops you from fishing. So whenever, let's get this note block out of here. Whenever you look at this, it won't cast, or if you have it casted, when you click it, it won't pull it back. Now we're going to put down an iron door, and in front of that, put down stone, stone, and stone. Then you're going to go ahead and put a redstone bit right on top of there. This is a 1 redstone AutoFishery. It's actually quite incredible. Go ahead and put down your chests right here. Could be really on either side if you want, but I'm going to choose this side. I'm going to put a hopper into that chest and a hopper into that hopper. So you can see that they're pointing in. Then go ahead and put a slab on top of that hopper and a slab in front of that hopper so you can step on up. Then you're going to put stone here and here on either side. And that, you guessed it, is where your water is going to go. So let's go ahead and splash that right on in there. Now over here, you're just going to have to build up 1 block. And I can do this in creative mode because I'm smart. Those don't need to exist. Put down a tripwire hook, and a piece of string in the middle. And my folks, you are done. That is right. All you have to do is look at the note block, or look at the door, look at the note block past the door, and cast your line. And as long as you are holding down the button, then this is active. It works by the string detecting that the bobber is inside of the water, and whenever a fish comes, it pulls the bobber down, which releases the string, closing the door, allowing you to pull back in. Allowing, see, if I look at this block, right, it'll pull back in my thing. So when the door closes, because this redstone isn't powering the door anymore, then it will pull your line in, catching the fish. Then the 2 hoppers right here and right here will put it into the chest. And you can see that I have already caught a fish. You can do this for a while, just kind of replacing your hooks, your fishing rods there, and eventually you'll catch a few fishing rods that will have mending on it. You'll catch a few fishing rods that have like the sea. You can combine them in an anvil, and then you'll get the ultimate fishing rod eventually, which means that you can just do this forever. And coming up on my very final tip, it is how to actually set this so you can walk away and don't have to hold down your right click. And there's 2 options. One option is to put the game into full screen mode. If you hit F11, it'll go into full screen mode. And as that is going on, as the full screen mode is trying to take over, you can take your finger off of the right click, and it will think that you are still holding down the button. And then you can, if you don't like full screen mode, or if you do like full screen mode and you want to get back into it, you can hit it again and it'll still remember it. So once you get it to catch, it will stay catched. You still can't tab out of the game. One other idea, though, is to go to your controls, and underneath gameplay, the use item, this is set to right click right now. If you change this to something that is easy for you to rest a key on, right now this is the numpad return key, well, then you can just rest something on the keyboard. Now, let me, I don't know, rest, well, here, let me just press enter for right now. But you can easily rest something on the keyboard and then walk away, which is much easier to do than a mouse. Also, sometimes I just get a bit of Scotch tape and just tape down my mouse if I can't be bothered. Let's just set that back so that I don't forget that I did that.
Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. Listen, I don't beg for likes at the beginning of the video. I beg for likes at the end of the video. I hope you appreciate it. I don't make you sit through the whole, like this video, let's get to 1,000 likes at the beginning, okay? So give this video a like just for that. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please also leave a comment letting me know your thoughts and subscribe for future videos. See you next time on OMGcraft. Bye.